Whoa, look at that. Hey up and welcome back. And the weather's taken a turn for the better at long last, and although some of the roads are a bit wet and full of dither, which is northern speak for muck and rubbish and crap and shite, dither, but it ain't too bad up here. Notwithstanding that, it ain't pissing down for once, so that'll do nicely, thank you. I'm out on the Super Meteor again, and behind me is my good friend VFR Mitch Gazza on his Himalayan, which I've had to give back to him. Bugger. Hey! But I certainly enjoyed riding that bike. And if you've seen the review I did of it, you'll appreciate why. Okay, so I now have fitted to this here bike new foot brake and gear levers, courtesy of Tech Bike Parts. Go check them out, www.techbikeparts.com. Do lots of quality accessories and upgrades for most of the Triumph Modern Classic range and the Royal Enfield range as well. And I am assured quite a few more accessories, bits of Farco, trancliments for this here Super Meteor coming as well. But I'm very impressed with the gear lever and brake lever. Certainly I'm not being overly critical of the stock parts that come with the bike, because obviously the bike is built to a certain price, and overall the quality that you get for that price on this here bike is truly exceptional. Truly exceptional. But there's only so much that you can do and still maintain a margin, I get that. So the OEM levers are a bit sort of just like a bit of angle iron with some rubber stuck on it. Maybe that's a little bit cruel, I don't know, but they can give that impression. I think I said on the fitting video, not out of place on a Reliant Robin. Not that that'll mean anything to my American viewers, or possibly Australian viewers, but it was a little three-wheel car. Any road up. So these are a big improvement, these here CNC. You can get them in a black finish or a silver finish. I've got them in black here so that they blend in with the engine casings. Yeah, so proper enjoying this here Super Meteor. And if you're in the market for a mid-weight cruiser, I would be looking no further, because as such I just cannot fault this bike. It's comfortable, it's frugal, cheap to run, cheap to insure, cheap to buy. I think 7,299 for this model, 6,700 and some for the base model, which is outstanding value for money and no mistake. What a cracker. Here we go, Yorkshire's version of the Stelvio Pass. Whoa, look at that. Yes, oh, bit of flood in there. Oh, excusez-moi. Dear old Lord. Yeah, so yeah, if you're in the market for a mid-weight cruiser and your budget's around about the 7 grand mark, look no further, dare I suggest, than the Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650. And now this bike's had its first service, I'm able to open her up a little bit more. Hey! Yes, open her up a little bit more and exploit that 47 brake horsepower, which doesn't sound a lot, but the way this engine is mapped, the torque delivery in the mid-range is very, very tractable indeed. And I have to say, another thing about this bike is, I mean, we've just come through some pretty mucky, dirty, wet roads, but it doesn't seem to get half as filthy as most other bikes that I've had. Ironically, the one that used to take most cleaning by far was my GS Adventure. Hey up. It's a sheep convoy. They're all following squadron leader there, aren't they? Yeah, bike that used to get most dither on it. Well, the one bike I had that were absolutely designed for riding over dither. Hey, BMW R1200 GS Adventure, you were a pig to clean that bloody thing, but this bike here, similarly to the classic 350, don't seem to collect muck. Clever stuff. It's gonna get messy down here. And Gazza behind on his Himalayan will be lapping up all of this muck, because that bike's truly in its element. I'm not so sure that this one is. So I might be just riding like a budgie with chapped lips. But no matter. So at some point we'll be passing through a little village called Gruelthorpe, and apparently at Gruelthorpe there is a place called the Himalayan Gardens. Himalayan Gardens at Gruelthorpe. Not been before, but my sister informs me, nay, assures me, that there's a smashing little cafe there. So whenever that's open, I shall probably take a trip there, take you along with me, and it might be a reasonable starting point for doing 1 or 2 videos on local eating and drinking establishments appropriate to your motorcycle ride outs in this here neck of the woods. So yeah, the Himalayan Gardens at Grulthorpe. So I'll be giving that a try, but we'll be going through Grulthorpe today. I don't know if it's open or not, but I don't think we'll be giving it I don't think we'll be dropping by today. But definitely one for the to-do list. Hey look, hey, middle-aged men in lycra, or middle-aged women in lycra. Oh, I hope you can hear the thrum of this here parallel twin. Even with these stock exhausts, it's got a very satisfying rumble to it. Definitely a better sound than the stock pipes on the Interceptor. But I am still toying with the idea of getting some aftermarkets for this. We'll see how it goes. I was just talking to one of my subscribers back there, Mark, about some of the old motorcycle establishments in Bradford. Motorcycle World, Westerby's, Robbie's, JK Hurst, all of them. Well, of course, Motorcycle World on Manningham Lane, where I got my first bike, Yamaha XZ550, my first big bike, if you like. Look at these autumn colours, beautiful. Yet winters are knocking at the door. Yeah, just can't help but be exposed to the god-awful news around these parts. Well, not these parts. The news is around these parts, but the news relates to parts all over the world, and it ain't pretty. And I don't know about you, but I'm just getting tired of politicians talking shite. Of whichever political colour they may come from. I think we all deserve better than the plastic facsimiles of human beings that we have to endure as our great and good at the moment. And some of them come on and start jabbering away, and they get up your nose faster than a fart from a bare arse. That's some of them, probably all of them. Hey, hey! Turn that news off. Go on to YouTube. Well, I hope you're enjoying this little bimble. It's a lovely lovely ride, is this one, into Massum. Massum's where they brew Theakston's beer, very famous local brew. And most famous be their Old Peculiar. It's a dark ale. Lovely caramel-like dark ale, quite strong. Good drink, that Old Peculiar. It's got to be kept right though. If it's not kept right, it tastes like lizard piss. But if it is kept right, it is absolute nectar. Absolute nectar. So yeah, Massum, home of Theakston's Brewery. There we go. Look, Grewelthorpe. The Himalayan Gardens. What do you reckon to that new BMW GS? Well, based on what I've seen of it, and I know Bruce has got one, teapot one. Based on what I've seen of it, he's welcome to it, because I think they've got an appearance that only a mother could love. Not for me. And it being more svelte now, slimmer and smaller, I don't think it's done it any favours whatsoever. And when you factor in that the top of the range one, that bloody green thing, option 719 is it? Something like that. When you've put everything on the bike that you're going to want on the bike, it's knocking on the door of £30,000. Which I think is absolutely ridiculous, considering you can buy a brand new adventure bike in the form of the Himalayan. Well, I'm guessing the new one, my guess would be it'll come in under £6,000 just, but we'll see. Yeah, 30 grand. Go, dream on. No. Even if it looked good, and it doesn't look good. But each unto their own, of course, and the adventure version with a bigger tank, 30 litre tank. Well, if it'll be a 30 litre tank, because of course the standard GS was 20 litre and that new one's down to 19, but they claim vastly improved MPG, so maybe that balances out. But I feel sure it'll be the adventure model, if any, that would appeal to me, and I wonder if that's going to be slimmed down as well. How do you slim down a bike with a 30 litre tank? You probably do what Ducati's done with their Multistrada V4S Rally, and put the extra tank capacity elsewhere in the bike, but not adding to the girth of the tank. Whereas previously, of course, the Ducati Multistrada, the V2 one, the 30 litre version, the Enduro, just had a whopping great wide tank, and I do like that on adventure bikes. Nice wide tank. So the new GS Adventure might possibly part company with that principle. But anyway, 30 grand for a bike, you can stick it up your arse. However good it is, hey, I won't be paying that. My first ever house only cost a couple of grand more than that. Back in 1987, it has to be said. Here we are then, Grewelthorpe. Horrible sounding name, but a very pretty village. I don't know what the provenance of the name is. Maybe once upon a time all they had to eat here were gruel, or maybe the med gruel. I am going to take this opportunity to implore you to check that you are still subscribed to this channel if you have previously subscribed, because quite a few of you said that your subscription has mysteriously disappeared and you've had to resubscribe, so please have a look. And yeah, please, it really helps me. If you click a like, that helps the channel. If you subscribe, that obviously helps the channel. If you share the videos, that helps the channel. And if you're watching on a smart TV, this is how you like and how you subscribe. If you're watching on a TV, so if you're watching it on a device, not that a TV isn't a device, but if you're watching it on a phone or a tablet, then just underneath the video on YouTube you'll see there the like and subscribe icons for you to click, but you don't get them on the TV. So what you have to do is you have to arrow up until you get that little menu across the bottom there, and then arrow to the right and you will get the thumbs up to click a like. And you'll also see an icon which is go to channel or visit channel, and if you click on that you will get the option to subscribe. So that's how you subscribe from your television, because a few people have asked. Because if you're like me, most of the YouTube I watch, I just don't go anywhere near the phone or the tablet. I just have the YouTube app on the television, and yeah, so if you need to subscribe, you just need to arrow up, visit the channel, and then you'll get an option to subscribe. Simple, free, and very much appreciated at this end. So, dare I predict what we will next see from Royal Enfield at the NEC Motorcycle Live in a couple of weeks that me and Gazza are going to? There's Theakston's Brewery for you. Well, my guess would be, hey, no surprise, it'll be the new Himalayan, obviously the 450 water-cooled 40 brake horsepower Himalayan. For sure. I'm guessing there will be a scrambler version of the Interceptor. That'd be my guess. I'm not expecting the much talked about, not least by me, classic 650. I'm less sure about that bike coming along anytime soon. I may be wrong. I'm sure we'll see the Bullet 350 there, and I think that'll probably be about it. But there'll be nobody happier than me if they pull a rabbit out of the bag that we weren't expecting. Let's see. Alright, so here we are at Massum. Thank you ever so much for bearing with me. Hope you enjoyed the scenery. In the meantime, ride safe, be kind, and I'll catch you soon. I'll see thee.